Mm. Hello, everyone. Good evening or good night. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream where I'm literally just chilling and just waiting because it's bedtime and I need to sleep soon. So I'm trying to get my phone in order so now I can see the chat and lie down and sleep and wait for my, you know, sleep to come to me. So, how's it going, guys? It's literally been what I think I previously streamed like I don't know, probably like in the morning, and now 10 hours, 10 hours, almost 12 hours actually. 12 hours later, here I am once again streaming again. So, how's it going, everyone? I hope that you guys had a wonderful day, or your day is going to start out wonderfully, hopefully. And so, yeah, so right now I'm just chilling right now, waiting for sleep. So hey Appleman, how are you? How's it going? Can you hear me properly? Or do you want me to turn my audio up a little bit? So hey Zach guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You got me. Yeah, I got you at 9 a.m. this time. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. So you're getting ready to school. So hey Speaks, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Good morning to all of you. It's basically a good night for me here. It's nighttime right now. Oh, what is the time right now? Let me just check. The time is currently 6. No, it's not 6:25. It is about 11 p.m. here. So you have to leave for school soon. That's okay. Speaks. Have a good day at school. Make sure to behave well, study hard, study well, and get good grades and good education at school. That's the most important thing right now. It'll help you in the future, but like believe me, education seems like a complete waste of time because you get taught of so many different things. But believe me, they help you out in the most unexpected of ways. Believe me. I don't know about the education with the university, but what you study at school, yeah, I believe there is a chance that most of it at school may come in handy one way or the other in the most unexpected of ways. So study hard, study well, and make good memories, fun memories while you're still at school. So, like you head to the office, as you mentioned on Friday, you'll probably work on the build with a friend. If I'm allowed to invite them and give them the game mode. Um, I don't know, Zycat. I mean, I can trust you, but I don't know about your friend. You know what I mean. Trusting you is one thing, but trusting someone else who have never met, I am unsure about giving them the build, the game mode. So, oh, you just finished studying Appleman. That's good. I'm glad you were able to finish studying. Did you understand the material that you studied? I mean, there's a difference between studying something and understanding something. There is a big difference between studying something and understanding it. Like, I was the same too when I was in high school, when I was studying science. I believe this was in 2007. I think I was like studying science, and though I studied it, I barely understood what I was studying. Hilariously. Fair point, you'll just give them a bunch of orange blocks. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, feel free to invite them to the server, but giving them game mode is a bit much. So thanks for understanding, Zykites. Thank you for that. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I was doing science and science. I mean, English, maths, and science are compulsory where I studied here in high school in Australia, and so I studied science, but I barely understood most of it. Like I had, I had to study really, really hard to try and understand what the science was. Basically, the theory was roasting my brain daily each time I was in school doing science subject. Why is the screen black? Oh, it's currently nighttime for me here, so the screen is completely off. I mean, the screen is not off. The room is off. So right now the room is off, so you guys can't see anything right now because I'm literally in a dark room. No lights, only the fan, and just me chilling, lying down on the side of my bed, with a pillow, and just chatting with you guys. You know. Oh, you thought it was a glitch? No, no, no. The Yeah, I mean sometimes when my screen, because I'm streaming from my phone, sometimes when I get a notification that switches to a different screen, YouTube sort of glitches out and glitches the screen, oddly enough. But that's not the case here. So generally, I only stream like this. This is basically called late stream. It's my late stream. So actually, I was planning on starting like about an hour ago, but things like certain something got in between, so here I am right now, late. So hey, Jen Memes, how are you? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while, yes. How are you? And hello, Flint's Minty. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the late stream. How's it going? How's it been? So when do you go to sleep? Oh, so when I go to sleep, you wake up? Exactly, Appleman. Exactly. I'm glad you're doing good, Flinks Minty. And just been busy with school, Jen means. That's good. Life is busy. Being busy is one of the best things to do in life. Because when you're not busy, you're like wondering and being bored. And, if you're like me, start eating nails. No, I don't eat my nails, but I'm like picking up like plucking my nails, cutting them off with my teeth, and spitting it out. And if I get even more bored, I start eating the skin around my fingers. I don't know why. It's a stupid habit that I just can't seem to get out of. So it's 2 p.m. for you right now. Wow, Flint's Minty, where in the world are you? It's 2 p.m. That's you know what. I'm not surprised because I'm in Australia. I'm generally ahead of everyone in the world. So you're in UK. No wonder. No wonder. Because in America it's morning time, so it's UK. It'll be about after afternoon. So yeah, that makes sense. And that means you only had a 45k word essay for your English finals. So that's nice. So okay, okay, man, that brings back horrible memories. That brings back horrible memories of when I was in high school. 45k. I had to do 100k essay, Gen memes. Oh, I mean, on top of that, there was a page limit. They put a word limit of 100k, and they set a page limit. I don't remember exactly how many pages it was. It was it was literally what 2000. That was in 2008. So 2024, 2008, so about 16 years ago. So I barely remember the number of pages, the page limit. But man, 45k isn't it a lot? But you're lucky it's not 100k. I don't know why we were told to do 100k. I think the essay was supposed to be something, but I'm not sure. So, Appleman, you just woke up. uh, I suppose so. I suppose so. And um, I suppose because I'll be streaming again in 6 hours, guys. I'll be streaming ZSMP. I'll be playing on ZSMP, and in the middle, of course, I need to drop my son off at school. So, 60% of marks. Wait, so it's a side essay for like 20% of your grade and 60% marks. Oh wow, that's that's crazy. So your marks basically depend on one exam. Man, for us, um, our exam literally depended on all the subjects like maths, science, English. Thank you, Flint Minty. Thank you for that. So my marks literally depended on maths, English, science. What else? Religion, social economics, um, What are the subjects? What the, I mean, the ones in grade eight, that was in 2007, were home economics. Like we had a lot of subjects in 2006. And then, hey Avi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. uh, I wish I could give you a cookie, Apple man. I'll give you an invisible cookie. Actually, I don't think I can chat right now. I can send you a cookie message. Yeah, because I got this. So your cookie might be burnt even. Evaporated. Yes, Avi, I will sleep. I will sleep. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's literally nighttime and it's kind of cozy, just chilling here, chatting with you guys, seeing on the side and all that. So, but you really got to do funny shorts and grow your channel. It really helps. That's true, Flynn. That's true, Flynn. You're right. You're right. But I don't know. I'm just being busy with something else. So, you want apple cookies? Wait, I thought I thought people only ate chocolate cookies. There are apple cookies, like apple flavored cookies. They really exist. Oh wow, I have never heard of such a flavor before. You have never you never had a cookies like freshly baked cookies. Every cookie you try to make never turn into a batter. A batter. I mean, I think it's just a technique, Gen Memes. I think it's basically technique. That's very kind of cookies. I don't think there are apple cookies. If there were, it would taste horrible. I mean, honestly, I don't even know how to imagine if. Okay, I'm glad if it doesn't exist, then I'm glad it doesn't. But if it did exist, I would be curious what they would taste like because apple is sweet and crunchy, whereas cookie is flavored. So sweet, crunchy flavored cookies. I don't know how that would sound. Cookies but with apple chips instead of chocolate chips. Oh, okay. So you could use. Oh, right. You could use apple chips. So wait, they're real. Okay, now I'm curious. Actually, no, never mind. I don't even eat cookies. In fact, if I want to eat something chocolate, I just go eat a Kit Kat. Kit Kat is the direct thing. If I want to eat chocolate, yeah. You did, Appleman. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. But even so, despite my curiosity, I don't feel like eating them because I'm mostly a purist. So if I want to eat chocolate, I eat Kit Kat. If I want to eat ice cream, I eat what do you call something? So I eat something like for ice cream. I eat. It's called caramel ice cream cone, and it's really tasty. It's made by drumsticks. Peters, yeah, it's made by Peters, and yeah, they sell four in one pack, and they're the ones that I often buy and eat. They're really tasty, to be honest. So you don't like apple pie? No worries, Vince Minty. Thank you for joining. Have a good one. See you next time, and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself. See you in the next one. And you're allergic to apples? Yeah, I'm guessing based on your health and all that, Jen means. I'm not surprised. Thank you, Flynn Smithy. Good evening to you. I mean, early good evening to you. Take care. Have a good one. I hope the rest of your day goes well. So, Jen means you have tried chicken cookies. Wait, chicken cookies? How do you bake chicken cookies? Your friend bought them? Brought them? Okay. But how do you bake chicken cookies? I mean, fried. How do you fry chicken cookies? Dip apple cookies in applesauce with apple pie. Oh my god, too much apple. That's an apple overload. Good morning to me. Good night to you. Exactly. Exactly. Literally on the opposite sides of the world. Hello, Neonis. Neonis, how are you? How's it going? Welcome to the late stream. How's it been? I hope that your day is going to start out great, or your day is already going great, and it'll just get even better. Maybe. So, bacon cookies. Oh my god. At this rate, we're going to have to try all. At this rate, they're going to invent all meat type cookies, mash everything together. You don't automatically like the combo. I understand. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Like the stream, subscribe. Thank you, Vince Minty. And if you don't remember me, I switched to my name. You're actually, oh, Hamster. How are you? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I remember you as Hamster, so I may have to get used to this new name. So, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. So, they call you Appleman. Appleman Purries. Understandable. It's literally in your name. Can't eat baconator. It's okay. I don't eat baconator. Even my wife doesn't like. She doesn't like. She only likes chicken, and she prefers eating the bony bits of the chicken rather than the like. She doesn't like boneless. She prefers boned chicken for food instead of boneless. So, bro can't even breathe. You just started making video and your first video got 3 views, and I mean it ain't bad. Hey, getting 3 views is not bad, you know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, my wife actually hasn't been eating chicken much. In fact, because I prefer boneless and she prefers bone. The reason that I don't prefer boneless is because my front tooth is fake. Um, so you see, um, when was this? I think I was probably 7 years old. So 7, 8. I think I was probably 9, around that age. When around like just under 10. I was running in the hallway in school, and then I suddenly tripped and fell, hitting my face on the floor and cracking my front teeth. And so what they did was they tried to fix it together with glue, but it just kept falling off. So they decided to put it in, like, put in a fake crown. So ultimately, my original teeth literally rotted away and died, whereas I'm wearing a cap over it. And so I most of the time avoid eating with my front teeth. So it's a big limitation. So how long is this stream gonna go for? You're gonna do your chores real quick. That's all right, Appleman. Oh, it's gonna go for a little bit. I don't know exactly for how long. So do YouTube shorts did pop off. Yeah, YouTube shorts do indeed go. I mean, first and foremost, work on. Yeah, take care of yourself, Infinity. Good advice. You're giving Hamster good advice. In order to go viral on YouTube, yeah, YouTube Shorts is the best way to go. But remember, think of yourself when you're creating something on YouTube Shorts. Think of yourself as a viewer, not as a creator, and imagine yourself watching your shorts and thinking, "Am I going to enjoy this short by watching it?" And if you do, then that's good. But if you feel dissatisfied about shorts, because remember, guys, don't just put out a short just because you want to get views. No, 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 no. That remember, the audience that you attract sort of, define what your channel becomes. And so I feel that you should create shorts that are meaningful, funny, attractive, and define what your channel or you stand to be or meant to be. So this is my advice. And I mean, from my own experience of creating multiple shots, like making 3 shots a day for almost 4 months was insanely difficult for me. I know it, like it was insane stress. So that's the reason why, though I created a for three shots for about 4 days and then completely took a break. I was thinking of switching to creating 1 shot per day, because ultimately one's gonna take off. So Hey, I wonder how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's it been? And yeah, it's a new type of stream that I started like a few months ago actually, when my wife uh, was visiting our country. Like she went out of country, so you tried to like you did 8 videos. One got 8 and one got 4. Hmm. How about doing something like using some tags, hamster, using tags, keywords, something that usually gets um, searched often, and people might be interested, and the YouTube algorithm might, pick it up and try to share it with others. I sound very tired. Well, it is currently nighttime for me. I wonder so. And I'm speaking in a low voice because everyone is basically asleep except for me, and my wife is beside me. She's chatting with my mother-in-law right now. So, but anyway, though I can't exactly speak loud. You can tell that I speak very loud normally. So this is me just tired. This is just me lying down in bed, just chatting, just chilling. I wish I could angle the microphone a little better, but I can't. So it's 9:15 p.m. for you. Oh wow, it is currently 9:11:20. Yeah, it's currently 11:20 here for me. So it's only evening time. So oh well. Oh well. I hope that you had a wonderful day though. Since since I think you did say that you missed my earlier stream, but here I am with another stream, and that's my wife coughing in the background. So well. Anyway, I'll be streaming again this morning. I'll be waking up in about 6 hours time, and when I do the stream, it'll be ZSMP. I'll be crafting more um, phantomized TNTs because I haven't been I haven't gotten on ZSMP for a while, to be honest, and so I need to get that automated crafting thing working. It's very hot. Oh, like, what's the temperature like? Tell me, please convert it to degrees. I don't know it to the Fahrenheit. If people tell me in Fahrenheit, I don't know how to convert it because I don't. I mean, I might use my second phone, but that's a massive if. Currently, it is 20 degrees here where I'm at. So, but we had the AC running, so that's also part of the reason it's cool right now. You know, it's part of the reason it's cool and it's cozy, and summer is here for us. Oh man. For the next, I believe, because it's October, so we got November, December, next year January, February, March, April, and May. Jeez, 7 months. It's 28 degrees, but the moisture in the air makes it feel like 38. Jeez. Um, how about getting yourself a humidifier? I mean, just my advice after doing a lot of research because my son is. The reason that I say this is because my son is apparently allergic to house dust. So when I was thinking of dealing with his situation, the first thing that I got in mind was to get a purifier, and in addition to that, I also thought about getting a humidifier or a dehumidifier based on what he needs. Although for now the purifier is working wonders, he's not getting sick every alternate day anymore. So that's a good start. And yeah, from what I see, apparently dehumidifiers absorbs the moisture in the atmosphere, and you guys can chuck the water out later after like a one day overnight and something. Like there's a wonderful demos on YouTube actually of people who are using both a purifier plus a dehumidifier combo appliances, and it seems that it's working wonders. So it's not the house; it's the entire Yeah, I mean, I guess dehumidifiers are useless when it comes to what are you gonna do? Put down millions of dehumidifiers on the street? Oh, ultimately, because of how global warming and everything is going on, I feel like maybe that's what ultimately we have to do. I feel like ultimately we have to do exactly that to be able to tackle the big and grueling, the out of control weather that we're currently facing. Oh man, imagine what the weather is like today, and the temperature, and compare it back to like 10 years ago. It's a lot hotter and a lot warmer than it was 10 years ago, and it's only going to get apparently worse because global warming is a constantly changing event, and so I feel like we need to start focusing our efforts on that. And one of the things that I was thinking of doing is actually to just set up a dehumidifier system, or at least a weather system on every house unit, like for every house block, and have it pure absorb the atmosphere and produce better air, like purify the air, something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of an expensive, but like it's something. It's just an idea. Are you gonna go back home to the UK in about 12 days? All right, that's cool. How's your trip going? Are you enjoying the stay in? Was it Philippines? Uh, uh, I'm not exactly. I exactly don't remember the exact country that you're visiting right now for your holiday. I know you said that you'll be gone for like 3 weeks or something, I believe. And yeah, I hope that you're having a wonderful stay there. How's your trip going? I hope that the people are treating you well. It's very nice, and yes, Palawan in the Philippines. That's nice. Glad I remembered. That's why I took a moment there. I was like, was it Philippines? So it was half a wild guess and half a. I think it was Philippines. I'm sure it was Philippines. So I'm glad the trip is going nice for you. I'm glad it's going nice. Hmm. Generally, do you take photos when you're going on trips? I uh, I mean, before I got married, I never would have thought about taking photos, like maybe one big group photo and that's it. However, after getting married and after, getting sort of, um, how do you call it, adapting to my wife's lifestyle and all this, and opening up to the more wider lifestyle, I've been taking lots of photos, and I realized maybe I should have done this from the beginning. We could have had so many photos. So Philippines are very nice people, so they treat you well. Okay, that's good. I'm glad they do. It's it's always like that's one of the things that always worries me is when you visit a new place, a new country, and you you look very different from the locals there, and you wonder how are they going to treat you. So I'm glad that they treat you well and lots of photos. Good, good. Make sure you have lots of storage space for all those photos. Yeah, I hope you have a lot of storage for those photos. Because of the number of photos that I have taken over the years since getting married, oh my god, I had to get myself a massive hard drive. I think I got that hard drive back in. I think I got it back in 2018. I think I got it. Yeah, 2019. Yeah, I got it in 2019, and I've still been using it to this day. It's a it's a very good hard drive. It's a 16 terabyte X16 Exos. Seagate. It's an expensive hard drive, but I decided to get one that's that are used in the data centers. Yeah, yeah, that's very expensive. I think it will cost me. Although, mind you, at that time when I bought it, it was on sale, so I bought it for very cheap, dirt cheap, in fact. Generally, its price it's at 600 Australian dollar, but when I bought mine, I literally bought it for like 300 Australian dollars, so almost half price, really. Yeah. So, but still, I don't think general people would require that much of hard drive space. I got myself because not only do I have photos and memories and everything else, I've also have like music, movies, and lots of anime because I tend to store mine offline. In fact, I use it as a like a personal cloud storage system. That 16 terabyte hard drive, and so on it, I have much of the anime that I've enjoyed watching since high school to this day, and I had to delete a few because when I watched them first, I liked them, but upon rewatching, I didn't really like them, so I deleted them. But most of the anime I have are like Detective Conan, Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, lots of anime, lots of anime. One Piece is one anime that I don't have. Why? Too many episodes, man. There are too many episodes, and if I have to store all that, I will run out of hard drive space. And so I decided if I want to watch One Piece, I can watch it online. There are plenty of services out there. There are plenty of services out there, plenty of websites, plenty of platforms that are showing them online from episode one to new. And on top of that, I believe they're starting a new One Piece series. A remastered One Piece, basically, starting from the beginning by Wit Studio. I'm sure it's gonna be legendary. Like with Wit Studio at the helm, you can already guess that the anime will be epic in proportion. So that's something that I'm looking forward to at the very least. I mean, I'm not exactly following the manga either because I decided, what should I do? Should I continue watching One Piece from, Wano arc, or should I wait for the One Piece remastered anime to begin? And so I decided, okay, I might as well start from the One Piece. Although, mind you, the one that I was used to was actually, what do you call it? Four Kids. Hey, Bromlexus, how are you? How's it going? Welcome to a late stream. How's it been? I'm once again chilling in bed in a dark room, no lights, only fan and an air conditioner because it's summer and it's nighttime. I believe it's about 11. It's about 11:30, 11:40 ish right now. 11:40 p.m. And I've got to sleep soon and wake up 6 in the morning tomorrow to do ZSMP. So I won't be doing any Among Us this week. I'll be playing this entire week. I will be dedicating my time playing only ZSMP because I feel like I am air conditioning was there's lightning outside, a lot of lightning. Be careful, I wonder. Be careful, and you're playing Europa Universals. What is that, Premlexus? I don't understand what that is. Is that a game? I'm guessing it's game since you're saying playing. But what is that? Europa Universalis 4? Is it a game? Oh, it's a game where you run a country. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, be careful, I wonder. I don't know how the electricity wiring is in the Philippines. So Make sure you don't set anything to charging mode right now when it's light when it's light, when there's thunderstorm outside. I don't exactly know how well the electric wiring in the outlets are, so be careful about that. Don't When lightning happens in usually when it's in those kind of countries, I tend to advise take them off, like absolutely disconnect them, because you know if all it takes is one what is that, wrong voltage, up or a low voltage, or a high voltage, to surge into your phone to completely break your phone and destroy it. I don't mean like it blows up. I mean the internal circuit system gets fried, and that damages your phone. And then when you take it to the service, they're not going to repair it, because they'll say this is not repairable because the service is fried, motherboard is fried, hard drive is fried, and all that. Also, one of the ones like Hearts of Iron 4 and Victoria 3 and such, I've never heard of them. The only game that I've ever heard that's similar to that is basically Age of Empires, basically. And Age of Empires 2 was my all time favorite. I used to play it so many times back in high school. Man, how long has it been since I played that game now? It feels like years since I last played Age of Empires. Oh, you're gonna head off to sleep? Alright then, good night, I wonder. Have a good night. Sleep well, sleep tight. Thank you for joining. Thank you for, sticking around while I just chat in my sleep as I slowly doze off. So, yeah. But yeah, the only game that I ever played was Age of Empires 2 back in high school, and it was my classmates that introduced the game to me, and it was a fun game. Of course, I lost every game. Man, they kept speed running, getting getting into modernization while I was always stuck in, what is that, T2? I was always stuck at T2, and they would always jump to T4. Like, how are they gathering their resources so fast? Of course, when I played against AI, I would win because I somehow was able to mimic their strategy against AI. I would win, but when it's against my classmates, boom, I lose so fast. Man, you're playing as China. It's 1:14:44, and you're trying to reach Europe. Oh, imagine someone watching you conquering Europe as Chinese. They would feel so proud of you, Brumlexes. I think that I think that Chinese had at one point in time wanted to, like, were on the verge of conquering the entire planet, and then as usual, internal greed, internal conflict, and poor leadership skills, and whatever. Ultimately, that fell apart. So like in real life, how so many people had so many desires to try and rule the world, and ultimately all of that blew up in their face. So, seeing history repeat itself over and over again, I have to wonder what is the point in, you know, what is the point in trying to conquer the world? Can you just live in peace? You're just saving yourself a lot of humiliation at the end of it all. Honestly. Hey, Appleman, you finished your chores? That's nice. That's good. Well done. Good on you. I'm glad you finished your chores. What were the chores that you were doing? Were you like washing your clothes, cleaning up your room, tidying up your desk, or something like that? Mind you, the only time I ever had a desk was was when I was in a room, when I was in my mom's room. Although it was, yeah, well, technically that room once belonged to me, but then my mom saying she was feeling hot during summer because Her bedroom was like right at the end of the house. So she was feeling, because the room was getting like overheated, and so she decided to swap rooms with mine. So she ended up living in the one in the middle, which is mostly cool most of the time. Well, the one in the back was warm, so I'm like, I don't have air conditioner, like I don't have AC. The fan is terrible, and if I were to switch on, I had an AC though. It was a window AC, like one of those very old window AC, and it made a horrible sound whenever I switched it on, and just it was like loud sound. But ultimately, I got used to that too. But still, I wish I had a proper AC. Oh, you're mowing your yard. That's nice. I also should do that soon. Our garden has grown a little bit since I last mowed, so I need to do that myself. Yeah, I need to do that myself too eventually. Maybe I was thinking of doing tomorrow, like today actually, not today, tomorrow, as in Wednesday, because today it's gonna be like, because it's still Monday for me. The coming the coming day is gonna be Tuesday, and the next day will be Wednesday. So I was thinking of doing on Wednesday. However, it started raining today, so I hope it doesn't rain on Wednesday. Otherwise, I'd have to wait until next week, like at least weekend, before I have to lawn mow, which is a pain in the neck. By then, the entire garden would have overgrown, well, and that's very, very annoying. It's very annoying. It grows so fast in summer, like insanely fast. I'm trying to cut it down really hard, but then my lawnmower becomes difficult to move. So I'm like having to tackle between how the height level of setting the height level of the lawnmower, as well as setting the height level of the lawnmower, as well as using how much, like setting the power to try and push. So generally, I use setting like level 4, I believe. Yeah, I usually set it to level 4. Level 4 is the sweet spot for that kind of thing. So, hmm. Still though, I gotta do lawn mowing. Um, For my house, we have like a big backyard, and the front and the side we have to do, regardless. Even though it's not exactly uh, our lawn, it's still the lawn that we have, since it's still around our house. So I have to mow that, and yeah, it's downright annoying. Sometimes I get so frustrated that I wish I could just bring this weed killer and just spray the entire grass, because it grows so quickly. Like, oh, my grass grows quickly than my finances. Uh, that's how sad it is. My grass grows quickly than my viewers, quickly than my subscribers. uh, still though, my son enjoys playing out there, so I tend to try and take care of it. Ultimately, all of that is just to maintain a good lawn. Ultimately, though, in maybe 1.5 month, 2 months, we're thinking of replacing the fence that's falling over around our house. Like, it's seriously in a dangerous state. Like, if someone were to walk there, there is a about 30% chance that the fence might lean over, fall, and smack and fall on top of them. So it's a bit in a precarious situation. Luckily, no one walks along that fence side. Luckily, because there's like a bit of a trees growing there that's blocking the view. I mean, blocking the walking access. So that's one of the good advantages of Having trees block the walking access for pedestrians because they don't know any better. And yeah, I'm hoping to replace the fence in like one and a half months because I mean I want my son to go and play outside in the backyard in the yard. However, he gets so excited that he tries to run off onto the street. He hasn't done it ever before, but he has tried to run away from us when he got very excited, and we don't have exactly a lockable gate, so that scared the heck out of us. No joking, that scared the heck out of us. So yeah, replacing the fence and putting up a proper gate. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Like seriously, we have a lot of work ahead of us. So yeah, wish us luck on that. I hope everything will go well once the fencing comes in and starts. All of that gets set up and everything. Uh, oh, and don't mind me. I'm literally on the verge of dozing off right now. So tired. I'm tired mainly because from 2 days ago, I took my son to the park and I was taking him swing for some reason. He used to enjoy it when it was like a few months ago. He used to like playing on there, but now he doesn't like being like playing on the swing. So I let him play on the slide. He enjoys that. After that, I let him walk, like balance himself, walking on a log that's a few, maybe about 1 meter off the ground. And if he falls, there's sand underneath, so he should be fine. But still, I am there just to make sure that he does not fall. So, all right, Zykettes, no worries. And you got lost in Sainsbury's one time. What is that? And you remember running around in the airport when you were little and you got lost. Oh my god. You tell me. Actually, I got lost too when I was a kid. Apparently, this happened when I was very young. And I vividly remember it too. I was, we were in a railway station waiting to catch the train. And so at that time, I was living with my grandparents. So I followed my grandfather around it to go to the ticket master. So basically, station master, ones who tell you when the train is coming and all. So at that time, I was running back and forth, and at that time, I ran from one room to the other and checked there was no train. Okay, I ran back to see where my grandpa was, and my grandfather was poof gone. He was not there. So I'm like, where'd he go? Where's my grandpa? So I've been running around trying to search everywhere, and ultimately I came upon a police person, and yeah, the rest is history. So I vaguely remember the policeman lifting me up and hoisting me and telling me something. Don't remember much, but after that, I got handed over to my grandparents. I think my grandfather panicked when I ran from one room to the other, and so he ran off, trying to search for me the other way. And oh man, oh man, that was scary. Although looking back at it, it's funny, but at that time, oh boy. And now, being a father myself, I am very scared about my son. He scares me. He really scares me. All right, Zykites, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And Appleman, your parents were mortified, so they put a leash on you for the rest of your toddler years. I think that's for the best. Though it does look silly, and you end up looking like an absolute dog. I think, I think that's for the best. I mean, you gotta do what you must do to protect someone. Ultimately, though, I generally what I do is I don't like to leash my son. To be honest, it does look absolutely ridiculously silly. So what I do is generally try to carry him on my shoulders, like hoist him up on my shoulder, make him sit on my shoulder, and just carry him around like that. It's much easier and simpler to do it that way than anything else. So not everywhere in just crowded areas. That's good though. And you ran towards the toy store. Obviously, I mean you were a kid. Generally, kids do that. Ultimate, funnily enough, my son doesn't care about toys that much. Like he looks around. There was only one time he's shown any interest in any kind of toy, but he rarely shows any interest in out. He's in any kind of toys. Like he's not interested in toys that much. He's more or less just focused on observing. He's an observer. Basically, he's inherited what I am capable of. A silent watcher, pretty much observing everything silently, watching, observing, absorbing all the information. I don't know what that you. I mean, he's 5 years old. I don't know what he plans to do with that information as a 5-year-old. He barely knows how to talk properly. So, so that was in like 2013 and 14, somewhere around that. Okay, that's all right though. That's all right. Hey Jake, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's it been? Welcome to a late stream. I am literally on the verge of dozing off to sleep right now. If guys, if I end up going silent, you guys can just leave the stream, okay? Just say bye. I'll probably wake up in the morning and see you all in the morning in my stream. My alarm will literally go off. So yeah, but yeah, that was thinking back. I think as parents, if, for us as kids, that's fun time. We don't know any better. We're just having fun. We're just chilling. We're enjoying. No brains at all. So, do you like apple cookies? You guys, what the heck are you good on about? Oh man, why are you falling asleep? Oh, Jake, it is currently almost midnight my time, so it's almost 00 here. So it's nighttime for me. It's literally my bedtime. So that's why I'm call it. That's why this is called the late stream. Literally bedtime stream, and I'm just about to fall asleep, just about to doze off. And so I decided to. I mean, generally I used to do this when my wife was away on a long journey to a different country at the time to visit her parents. At the time, I did this late stream because my son, being my son, used to stay awake late into the night, and so I'm like feeling extremely bored. And I was reading comics. I was reading manhwas, comics, stories, watching shorts. By the way, shorts was way too addicting back then. Luckily, I managed to cut it down now, but oh boy, and even now it's like an addiction because whenever I'm reading comics, every few minutes I automatically open YouTube. Like it's gotten out of control. I don't know why. When I'm reading something like comics, something like that, and suddenly my even without my intention, I automatically open YouTube. It's addicting. I don't know why. I ended up literally going towards the addiction stage. It's strange. It is really strange. So, like, you stay awake till 4 a.m. You're crazy. I used to do that though when I was in high school, but I'm not young anymore, guys. I'm literally 31 years old. If I were to do those kinds of crazy stunts now, it's just going to impact negatively on my health, and ultimately, once you cross a certain age, you have to start watching your health. You can't really behave more freely Like you're not young anymore. You're not in your 20s anymore. You're literally in your. I'm literally in my 30s. So when you're in your 30s, you gotta start being careful, especially especially if you're not if you haven't been eating all that healthy. Like eating regularly is fine, but when you don't have proper exercise and you're not exactly doing that well with controlling your diet, and when you're not going out that much, your exercise and your weight starts increasing rapidly. So you gotta focus on keeping yourself healthy and at least fit, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing now from 3 weeks ago, fasting for 16 hours from like I finish eating by 7 like a 7:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. I finish eating everything by then, and from then on till morning 11 11:30 a.m. 12, as long as possible I try to fast so that my stomach, is able to absorb all the excess fat, all the excess energy that I built up by eating too much. So yeah, I am fasting, Jack. I am fasting. Don't don't worry about that. I am fasting right now. I've somehow gotten used to fasting for 16 hours. So not so when I finish eating by 7:30 to 8 p.m. in the night, the next meal that I eat is the next day at after 11 in the morning. Sometimes I try to push it as far as after 12 in the noon, but once it's past 12, I start becoming really really hungry. So ultimately, I actually got used to it. But oh boy, the first week was just absolutely terrible. I was feeling so hungry, and the urge to want to eat and the excessive craving was, oh man, that was the psychological warfare that I was facing with myself, like against my own body. Like imagine your ideal weight being 75 and your target goal is 85 kilos. I'm not talking in pounds, I'm talking in kilograms. So convert that to your conversions. I am currently 113 kilograms. Well, I'm 112 now, thankfully. I actually lost 1 kilo in 1 week, surprisingly, after I started fasting. So it seems to work out. But boy, that 1 week was not 1 week. In fact, I think it was about 10 days. The first 10 days were insane. The first 10 days were insane. Oh man. Because of the amount of craving and hunger, and because generally I eat 3 times a day, and I suddenly went down to 2 times a day. So ultimately, oh, at least I got used to it now. I got used to it. Yeah, I got used to it, and so far I haven't been feeling that hunger, that kind of craving. It's stopped for the most part. Um, However, sometimes I do go like start eating at 2 in the afternoon, 2 p.m. That's when I'm like sort of seriously hungry. So I'm like chowing everything down as quickly as possible, and so on. So so it's good though. It's good. I've got us because I'm literally on the verge of becoming obese, and that's not good for my health. And no one should be obese, at least. You know, it actually feels good to be healthy. It actually feels good to be healthy. I mean, I know I've read online some people say they don't they're not happy with how they look when they lost weight, so they regain weight. I mean, it's their choice, but like One thing, putting on too much weight is not good, but losing excessive weight is also not good. So strike a balance. Maybe if even if it's not your ideal weight, even if you're like 10 kilograms higher than your ideal weight, I think that's fine. That's why I'm ultimately trying to go down back to 85. 75 is a bit much. I don't think I can reach 75 anytime soon. I think in order to reach 75, I may have to eat only once a day, or exercise like crazy. Like what is that? I have to burn 1,000 calories a single day by exercising, by doing treadmill or cycling or whichever. Anyway, soon I'm thinking of doing some push-ups and start doing the 10 push-ups per every 10 minutes, and ultimately going up, um, doing 60 push-ups in 60 minutes. I think that would be good. Like I read somewhere on Reddit where one of the persons advised do 10 push-ups every 10 minutes and see how that goes. Generally doing that kind of gap is a bit of a good thing for your body, since I mean, think about it. I can only do 30 push-ups in a single rep, and that's only, and after that I'm like burnt out. Instead, doing 10 push-ups every 10 minutes, and then ultimately, eventually, gradually, uh, you know, if I can increase that 1 hour to 2 hours, yeah, I hope to be able to gain some muscle mass in my arms. I do want to gain some muscle, honestly. It's always been my childhood dream, like from high school. I've seen my peers because they used to play rugby league. Rugby league, as in they tackle each other, break bones and everything. That's a bonus, but still, they were buffed and for their age. And I've always wanted, I mean, I don't want to be buff like them, but I still want to have some sort of muscle, like something of a muscle thing. So I think it's high time I go into the actual practice of putting that into practice, gaining some muscle, gaining some strength. I think it's high time. Like if I can't do it now, I don't think I'll ever will. It's like one of those childhood dreams. Try to accomplish it if you can, at least in in this lifetime. So I mean that's one satisfaction for me to have, being satisfied. I hope I can reach it. Oh, whoa. Did I just fall asleep? I did. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay, I did not expect that to fall asleep like that. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. How long was I asleep for? Um, I don't even know how to check. Well, whatever. I don't think I should keep the stream up because I think it's time for me to go to sleep, everyone. So, good night. Thank you, Appleman. Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize I actually fell asleep while chatting. Oh, dang. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, have a good day. Good luck with building that Zycats. Sorry. Dang, I didn't realize I'd fall asleep like this. But anyway, thank you for joining, guys. And I hope to see you all in the morning, my time, that is, in the morning stream on ZSMP. So take care of yourself. Have a good one. And have a great day.